Good afternoon, Ben Buffon here again, and we're continuing with our Champions Cup Season 20 preview on the playoff teams. And today we are looking at Ginette, Pro Elves, and it's Hirio. And most of the time, Hirio does qualify with Pro Elves. He plays Pro Elves extremely well. And let's get on with it. This team, again, poor Pro Elves, it's been smashed. Absolutely smashed. What can you do, So, cheerleader consistent. He's got 4 rerolls. He's got an apothecary enhancements. He hasn't got one. Statistical, as always, 9 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. He's a very good coach. He always comes in with good records. Unfortunately, he ran into Gruby's Chorfs last game, and that probably explains why his team's such a mess. But he has some good wins in there, especially against Snowstorm 2-0 there. He's beaten UC Menzo Baranzan 2-1 as well. They're a playoff team. Stuff the Love Rockets 5-1. So yeah, very, very good. Team's a bit of a mess. And my star player for this is obviously this guy, the Blitzer, Agility 6. I must admit I was really torn between him and the thrower, because the thrower obviously is very, very important on an elf team, isn't it? But Agility 6 basically lets him do what he wants. The only concern I have with this is usually with the blitzers, you're trying to harass the enemy. And do you really want to put an Agility 6 piece harassing the enemy? So it'll be interesting to see what he does. He is movement 7, so he's not bad. But again, he's got his nerves of steel. I mean, he's got 1 catcher there. The other catcher's got nothing special. It's a bit of a mess, this team. It's a bit of a car crash. I remember reviewing Gimlick's Pro Elves before. They were just like this. It really, really is hard to keep teams like this fit. It's unfortunate that he didn't even just play another game and maybe concede or something and get his players back, unless the other Pro Elves were close, but I don't think there was. 6. I mean, he's got 8 players, hasn't he? So the 60k, so you don't know, had another 180 on there. So 1490 TV value. I don't understand why else would take 4 rerolls. I've seen it a few times now and I just don't get it, you know. But hey, if it works for him, that's fine. But yeah, there's not really much we can say about this team here. I mean, he's got a catcher with block and tackle there. Obviously, he's got a very nice agility 5 catcher out at the moment. That's a beautiful piece. And obviously, he's got a agility 5 thrower. It'll be interesting to see how he plays with this team. But there's not really much there. It depends who he comes up against. You know, there's not much you can really say about this team. Pros and cons. Well, pros, Hirio is he plays Pro Elves a lot. He knows how to play. He knows the strengths and weaknesses. He's done well with them in the past with them. Cons, it's just a mess of a team. You know, you've got so many players out. You've got one of your best players out. Agility 6, like I said, is a key piece. But again, you'd probably prefer it on something else like a catcher, maybe. I don't know. And when you add in the loaners, it's still rocking about 1,500 for what he's got. It's not much, is it? It's not much indeed. It hasn't got an enhancement either. What's a bit of a downer? What would be good? What would be bad for this guy? Obviously, he wants to really play some like goblins or flings, something like that. He would do all right to a certain extent against like anything with strength 2 ball handlers like the lizard, because obviously he's agility 6 piece and can just go in there and slap it. But he doesn't really have any really good ball retrieval players. I mean, what would be good for him? I mean, there's a lot would be bad for him. I mean, obviously Gruby's Chorfs would be a disaster. And he's already done it once. I even think teams like Swag City Tag Team could bully him a bit. Maybe someone like Norse, maybe. You know, he might be able to bash some of their AV7. I mean, hard heavy, the Amazons who scraped him, maybe. But then he wouldn't have a bench because he'd be giving him inducements, probably. And even they've got a killer. So yes, someone like them. We'll go miss with it. Maybe Kemri if we can get to the ball handler quickly. Vamps would be a good draw. I think that would be very good for him, actually. I think maybe Vamps might be the best thing for him to hope for. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, something like Vamps, I think, could be really... I think, you know, if I'm pro Elves, I want this team. No disrespect to Leon, but, you know, this is a sort of team what, you know, you're not going to give him much in inducements, and you haven't really got any skills, and a lot of them are AV7, even in AV6, so I'm able to get a bit of XP. So that would be the best matchup, I think, personally. Terrible matchups or anything like Dwarfs would make a mess of Shaggraph's Dwarfs, although they're not as killy you probably like to see. You know, I'd even say the kill teams have probably got a good chance, because, you know, there's not loads of blodge in this either, is there? I think really Hero's going to have a problem. There's not really many good matchups for him. He is a class coach, so, you know, his skill might get him out of a lot of trouble. But I can see a lot of bad matchups for him, I'm afraid. True Story Bro, they've got 3 dead players, so they would be good. Ogres, if they give it to an Ogre, you know, good luck trying to get it off them. I really think he may struggle. Me personally, if I was the Pro Elves, I'd either want to go against the Lizard teams because the strength 2 skinks, or the Vamps. The Vamps would be the team I'm praying for. I'd take Goblin, take Halflings as always. But yeah, I think it's going to be tough for Hero with the team as it is. But, you know, he knows what he's doing. And I wish him all the best. Well done for making the playoffs, and good luck. And unfortunately, there's not really much else I can say about them. Apart from, you know, good luck.